Welcome to the semifinals of the 1936 World Cup in Germany. We have made it to Berlin at the Olympiastadion, where 4 teams will duel it out to determine the 1936 World Cup champion. As a recap here, the host nation Germany fell at the first hurdle. They have wept for a long time, but they've now come together to host the semifinals the best they can. And 4 teams remain. Today, in this match, we will see Brazil versus Sweden. What's unique about this match is Brazil are 1930 World Cup semifinalists. Sweden 1934 World Cup semifinalists. Neither team made it to the final match. They come together in 1936 to determine once and for all which one of the two will be allowed to pass into the World Cup final for the first time. These 2 teams have been on a collision course and they finally meet here in Germany. For Brazil, Walter in the goal, Yao and Zaguia, fantastic defender. Martin the captain, Brito and Zeze Procopio are the wide men. Horacio is a supporting striker with his partner, the Rubber Man, one of the stars of this World Cup. Probably the most well-known Brazilian and one of the players everybody is keeping an eye on, Leonidas, known as the Rubber Man. Roberto Hercules and the big man Niginho. He is the big striker, your leading scorer. Gone are the days of Arakan, who was the leading scorer at the 1930 World Cup. Big Niginho is up front and he is crying for his attention because he has 5 goals and 3 assists. Well, for Sweden, it's Sjöberg in the net, Linderholm, Nilsson, and Eriksson at the back. Jakobsen and Grahn are the midfielders. In front of them, the ever-so-dangerous 2 men of Erik Persson and Tore Keller. Wetterström, who has 2 goals in this tournament. And there's the star man, Sven Jonassen, veteran of the World Cup 2 years ago. He was a star then, he's a star now. He has just 1 goal in the World Cup, but there's no question he is Sweden's best player. And then with 3 goals, not to be outdone totally by Niginho, is Knut Hansen. Well, this is the first time we're going to see the Olympiastadion in Berlin as we move. Okay, well, we apologize here. You have to understand, this is 1936, and you cannot promote anything you see. You cannot escape the past as well, so we have to consider that we are here for a football match, and we have to consider the time, and what you see was never acceptable, is not acceptable, and never will be acceptable. But here we are, we have to gather for football. A bit unexpected that, but we're here for football. So we're going to get the match conditions underway. Oh no, this is the part I can't quite seem to get here. Let's see if I can remember. There we go. Very good. So the match conditions are set. The commentary is set. The camera is set. Well, we're about ready for kickoff. Just a reminder here, the winners here between Sweden and Brazil will take on either Yugoslavia or Austria. We will be crowning a brand new World Cup champion, not just in a new tournament, but for the first time, a nation, one of these 4 nations, is going to lift the Jules Rimet Trophy. But for now, we're in Berlin, and we have kickoff between Sweden and Brazil. Hercules to Horacio. And there's Hercules! A good save by Sjoberg. Roberto now, and down he goes. No, I thought that was a foul, excuse me. There's the Rubber Man. Oh, that's a foul. Well, Brazil starting very smartly, but Sjoberg with a big save early. Persson trying to get in. And Yao as well. Oh, New Hansen steals it. Got 3 goals in this tournament. Brito to Horacio, and there's Hercules on the left. Hercules now. Procopio! And over the bar. Sjoberg just a bit late. And here's Jakobsen to Wetterstrom. Wetterstrom! Oh, he put on some moves. But he could not find the final product. Wetterstrom on it again. He crosses! And Walter does well in the green jersey. Ore Keller, and well done by Yao. Zhao, I think I should say. Yeah, Zhao. Here's Knut Hansen. Bumped off the ball. Zeze Procopio does well. Hercules to Martin, the captain. And there's Hercules now down the left side. He crosses the header! A fantastic save, Niginho! Denied. What a save by Sjoberg! And here's Leonidas to take the corner. And it's 2 good saves by Sjoberg to keep Sweden 0-0. Here's Wetterstrom. Header! Erik Persson and Sweden take the lead. Somewhat against the run of play. Erik Persson. Wetterstrom with the assist. It's a header. Placed, got down low. And look at Wetterstrom, he was butting all day, really. And he puts a peach of a ball in. And he is a free runner, Persson. Just gets down low, gets the header. And Walter was moving across. Had to go the other direction, just couldn't get the save. Oh, it's a good effort by Walter. He had to go back the other direction. It's a good header. And on 15 minutes, a third of the half gone. And Sweden take the lead against the run of play. In Brazil, they don't want to fall at this hurdle again, but somebody has to. Roberto. Oh, good ball. Zeze Procopio's in there now. Sweden lead 1-0. This is South America's only hope of getting to a World Cup final this year. Brito. And Janssen does well, and there's Jakobsen. And a good... Oh, Leonidas, the Rubber Man! Leonidas! And Sjoberg shuts the door. Oh, that was his moment, Leonidas, but he has a corner kick. It will be taken by Jakobsen. And it's cleared away. Wetterstrom now. Tore Keller's got room ahead. Tore Keller! Oh, and a tight angle! Tore Keller! It's 2-0! The captain! This should not be going in! And the Brazilians around the world will be weeping at that. It's a weak goalkeeping showing from Walter here. Tore Keller decided why not have a go. Walter's in position. And somehow he's punched it into his own net. That is not good goalkeeping. And on 23 minutes, it's 2-0. And Brazil's hopes are already fading. Hercules on the ball now, wins the corner. And Roberto, we don't know if that's a injury or not. That's a very early bath for Roberto, and team is coming in. Oh, Sweden have smash and grab this one. They've been lethal, especially on that left side. But Tim, the substitute Tim! Oh! Just wide of the goal. Oh, it's got to go down as a bad miss. Tim had Sjoberg at his mercy. Persson on the ball now. Brazil, they did not want to be chasing this game, but they certainly are. Strom, and it's out for a goal kick. Tim, Brito on the ball, crosses, and it's out for a goal kick here as we have just 15 minutes remaining. It's 2-0 Sweden, they're halfway there. Jakobsen, Wetterstrom. It's a delight to watch on the left side. He's picked up the ball here. Horacio to Hercules. On the cross. Oh, I thought he was going to hit it, and he passed it. And that was not a rubber man at that time. Oh, good ball. And cleared away by Brazil. It's another change. Afonsinho comes in for Zeze Procopio. These have to be tactical. Oh, the Brazilian manager, and here's Leonidas, the rubber man. If anybody can do it, he can! And it's in! Horacio! With the assist from the rubber man himself. Brazil are back in with a shout now. Leonidas on the cross. In the finish. Chested down, and Horacio hooks it in. Well, I've got to say, Sjoberg was a bit late in reacting. But Horacio, with the left-footed finish, I think Horacio might want this one back. The defender outstretched, and Sjoberg put it in. And with 10 minutes remaining in the half, it's 2-1. Brazil are not done yet. Horacio. And the kick. Nielsen comes in for Linderholm. We're seeing quite a few substitutions. Niginho chases it down, plays it back to Brito. Brito back to Martin. Martin. Oh, he gave it away. Captain to captain. Persson. Jonasson. Not seen much of the ball here. And a good tackle. Horacio, the goal scorer, Tim. And here's Leonidas, the rubber man, has an assist. And he's looking for another! Oh, and big Niginho heads it over the bar. Oh, you cannot fault Leonidas there. He has done everything he can to pull Brazil back into this game. Oh, good football from Sweden, but they lose it. We're near half-time. It's 2-1 Sweden. A bit smash and grab from the Swedes. Brazil have been the more elegant team, but they've wasted chances. And Niginho, for all his goals in this tournament, here's a chance! It's 2-2! Horacio! He is the hero! What a ball behind the defense! And Horacio helped it in again with the left foot. Sjoberg tried to come out and spread himself as much as he could, but Martin, the captain, brilliant ball in. Players were scrambling to get over, and Horacio ties the game in what looked like a Swedish delight is turning into a Brazilian dogfight. What a finish! Right on the stroke of halftime. We have ourselves a World Cup Classic semi-final. Oh, Torricelli went for the strike. Brazil have all the momentum now. And Leonidas, here he goes again. Oh, look at him. Oh, he did well to win a corner. Hercules will take the corner over the bar, and it's halftime. What a half of football. It's a tale of two halves within a half. Oh, we've got to look at the goals again. Wetterstrom with another assist. Persson with a nice header. shot low, guided it in. Walter could not get there. And then Torre Keller, well, he went route 1, and that Walter is not going to want to see any replay of that, even if it's in another lifetime. And then Palacio, well, why on earth is that not the Rubber Man's assist? Well, the statisticians have got it all wrong again. Very interesting. Leonidas robbed of an assist. It's 2-1. And then Martin with a delicate ball in. Oh, Leonidas is going to have beef with the statisticians. But we all know that really was an assist. No idea what they're doing. But that was the goal that tied it 2-2. 9 chances for Brazil, only 3 for Sweden. I told you it was a bit smash and grab from Sweden. Brazil settled themselves down, 56% possession. We go to the second half, where we are tied 2-2. Here we go with the second half. We saw many, 3 or 4 something. 1 substitution for Sweden and 2 for Brazil. They all seem to be tactical. Afonso, Niginho. Not cleared! And Tim, who was one of the substitutes, volleyed it wide. Well, interesting start to the half. Well, reminder here, if we're tied after 90 minutes, we do go to extra time. Niginho. Oh, good defense from Sweden. They're really holding on now. Sweden are all lost. They're all out of sorts. They did not regroup at halftime. Niginho. Leonidas. Look at the Rubber Man. There's Niginho. Oh! And Sjoberg held his ground and made the save. Tied at 2. Niginho. There's Jonasson. Tim to Martin to João. Brito to Tim. Speculative after that. Sjoberg was ready for it. Oh, they're giving it away. And here's Leonidas! And Sjoberg shunts the front door. Big Niginho holding the play up, slipped it in. And Leonidas, the Rubber Man. Oh, I think he could have taken 1 touch for a better strike. He decided to have a swipe at it, and Sjoberg had cut the angle. And good tackle. Sweden clear. They've not gotten anything into this half. It really feels like this is Brazil's to win. Here's Afonso. Hercules out of nowhere. Sweden are holding on for dear life. Persson now. Here comes the counter. Goal! They smashed and they grabbed it again. And it's Knut Hansen's 4th of the tournament. Persson with the assist. And out of nowhere, just like the first half, Sweden take the lead. Erik Persson just going straight forward. Slipped the ball through. And Knut Hansen, who was just going route 1 on the Swedish highway. Walter had no idea what to cover. And it's an easy goal. And on 58 minutes, it's 3-2 Sweden. They haven't been elegant, but they sure have been effective today. This would be disappointing for Brazil. And now Lopez comes in for Hercules. And I think if we have our records correct, that might be Lopez's first appearance of the tournament. Oh, Sweden. They've gone and they've smashed and they've grabbed. Unger has come in for Jakobsen. Daglia, who's been lost all game. Leonidas dumps the ball. Sjoberg off the line. Well, it's a game of can Sweden hold on? What do Brazil have up their sleeve? And here's Lopez. Lopez! Cleared away. Good save by Sjoberg. And they clear to Brazil. Here's Lopez. Pearson. Yonason! Oh, it's a big save by Walter. Keeping it at 3-2, and Argamiro is coming in for Brito. Brazil making the changes. Sweden have the lead. Cleared away. Here's Pearson. Oh, it's a foul. And a yellow to Keller. Yeah, from behind. It's a yellow card most days out of the week. Yonason. Oh, good play by Yonason. Crosses it. Oh my goodness. What on earth was that? Oh, Wetterstrom couldn't connect. And we have 20 minutes remaining. And Brazil are chasing a deficit of 3-2. Leonidas, did he slip? Oh, and the Rubber Man is coming off, and in comes Petesco. So if Brazil are going to win this, they're going to have to do it without their most ingenious player. It doesn't matter. Big Niginho. I couldn't write a better script myself, even if I was a screenwriter. Big man Niginho bundles it in with the head. And the moment the Rubber Man stepped off the field, Brazil have tied it 3-3. Ombren comes in. 18 minutes remain, and it's 3-all. Brazil will not go away. Unbelievable game we've had here at the Olympia Stadium. Niginho. Nyberg is in for Yonason, so all the big stars are out now, and it's just a battle of wills. Eric Pearson, though, good player. Here's Wetterstrom, and hoofed away by Brazil. Sweden on the assembly now. Brazil get it away. Lopez. Oh, Unger over the bar. Unger. Just got it too high. Oh, 12 minutes remain. Here comes Tim Niginho, who scored his 6th of the tournament, and Tim with a big miss. Oh my goodness, I think it shaved the post. Holgren is in for Nilsson. Brazil almost take the lead. Petesco. Well, we're in for a grandstand finish now. Unger goes forward. Unger! Cleared away. And now Niginho goes out, and here is Romeo. Some very interesting substitutions by both teams! Save of the tournament. Save of the tournament by Walter. He shuts the door. It's a corner kick for Torrey Keller. Over the bar. Oh my goodness. Breathtaking match here between Sweden and Brazil. Fit for a semifinal, that's for sure. Argamiro, Lopez. And Sjoberg just tips it away. Wanted nothing to do with anything there. Couldn't take a chance. Anderson comes in for Wetterstrom. Headed away. Brazil, Afonsinho, Tim. On the turn. Martin. Petesco. And there's Nyberg. And here's Unger. Oh, beyond the line of God there. Joe. Lopez. Anderson. And here's Unger. Unger's really gone for it since coming on. He wins the corner. Torrey Keller. Headed away. Second bite at the cherry now. Not cleared. Sweden remain. Is there a late twist of the tail? Oh! Yellow card for Romeo. Yeah, absolutely late challenge that. Almgren now on the ball. Will there be a late winner? What a semifinal. We move towards stoppage time. Ball given away. Tim. Lopez. Headed away. Sweden holding on. Joe. De Guia. Oh, Sweden on the ball now. Nyberg has space ahead. Nyberg crossed in. Not cleared yet. Sweden! Oh! We go to extra time. Sweden nearly nicked it at the end. And we are tied 3-all as we cycle to the second half goals. We have bonus football here in the semifinal at the Olympia Stadium. There's Pearson. Slips it through to Newhansen. That was 3-2. And then Lopez delivered the corner and Niginho slammed it home. The irony being Niginho and Leonidas no longer on the field. It was 19 chances for Brazil to 11 for Sweden. 52% possession. But it's 3-all. And it will be Brazil versus Sweden in the extra time, 2 15-minute mandatory periods. Here we go. It's do or die now. Well, we're tied after 2 15-minute periods. We will have penalty shootout. We will have penalties on hand to determine the winner if needed. Well, let's play a little bit of bonus football. Argamiro, Lopez! Sjoberg shuts the front door. Romeu on the ball now. And cleared away by Sweden, and now they counter. Unger. Jou with a good tackle. And it's again fourth row. 5 minutes gone, 10 remain. Unger. Been lively since coming on in the second half. There's Anderson. The cross. Cleared away by Walter. Oh, Palacio was offside. Eriksson. Lopez has the assist on the corner. Given away. Here's Anderson. Wanted to go directly forward. Holmgren on the ball. Nyberg. Sweden looking to fashion a chance here. Somebody's got to pull the trigger. Oh, they've got to pull the trigger. Oh, Sweden working the way in. Whoa. Might have been Newt Hansen and Palacio and Walter. Good hands. Well done. Tim! Oh! Well, Tim has been a substitution in Sjoberg. Big one-on-one save. Right at the edge of the first half of extra time. Nyberg on the ball now. He crosses. Brazil get it away. Stoppage time indicators up. Do they have one for a forward? What a move by Patesco. And Lopez was beyond the line of God. And that, I think, will end the first half of extra time. Back and forth we went. But we are tied 3-3, and the threat of penalties looms to determine who will go. Nyberg. Goal! It had to be Newt Hansen. His fifth of the tournament, and he may have headed Sweden into the World Cup final. Newt Hansen. Nyberg down the right side. I thought he was going to run out of real estate. He wrapped his foot around it beautifully. And there is Newt Hansen on the back of Martin with a soft cushioned header. Walter could not get there. It's perfectly placed, perfectly timed. And on 16 minutes, it's 4-3 Sweden. They just take the lead and take the lead and take the lead. Svenstrom is in. Here's Romeu, long ball and big save. Palacio outside. Well, are Sweden about to break the Brazilian hearts? They've got 10 minutes. It's in the balance. Tim. Canasio on the ball. Hansen was offside. He's really been the hero today. Brazil have got to find the goal. They've got to find it soon. Svenstrom. Petesco. Romeu. What a run! Oh, and Petesco with it now. Brazil, they're trying to force their way in. And Sweden somehow come away with it. Svenstrom to Keller. Keller with a good ball. Oh, Unger. All cleared away by Brazil. They've got 4 minutes. They have to get forward. They have to get chances. This is it. Lopez on the right side. Lopez cuts in. Cleared away by Sweden. Unger stretches it. Oh, they might have done the job. Keller. Unger. Brazil need the ball. They need to get it forward now. It's now or never. Petesco. Oh, they've got to get the ball. This is it for Brazil. Sweden holding firm. Giving away Tim. Oh, and it fell to Sjöberg. And that's it. Sweden. The Scandinavians. We have a Scandinavian World Cup finalist. Sweden have upended Brazil. Well, they didn't do it through the amount of chances. They did it through grit and opportunistic skill. And it ended Sweden 4, Brazil 3. And it will be Sweden in the World Cup final. They have finally done it. At the second time of asking, they said, yes, we'll take it this time. Well, we've got to go to the goal charts because some of our leading scorers scored goals. We see now that Titkos and Leonidas have 3, Beck has 4, Lute Hansen has 5, but Niginho got his 6th. And unfortunately, he will not be playing in the World Cup final. Niginho. For assists, we have Wetterstrom and Martin with 3. But if we look at the tournament table, look at this right here. Sweden 4, Brazil 3 after extra time. Sweden are in the World Cup final, where they will face either Yugoslavia or Hungary. I might have said Austria earlier in the video. I do apologize for that. They will face either Yugoslavia or Hungary. Well, we leave you there. Sweden have done it. They weren't the most elegant of teams, but boy oh boy, they were effective. They've made the final a collective unit that really is plays well together. They will face either Yugoslavia or Hungary. For now, we wish you well. We thank you for joining us. At the end of the next semifinal, we will reveal the hosts of the 1938 World Cup. It's probably not hard to figure out that it may have leaked already, but we will confirm the hosts of the 1938 World Cup. For now, thank you. Good night.